Thanks for watching ERi-TV, dear viewers. Welcome to our news broadcast. Here are the headlines. Seminar on preserving societal values in current city. Seminar on water management. Kremlin says Russia would respond in kind to any Western seizure of its assets. And Japan approves record defense budget to counter China and North Korea. In our domestic news, Ms. Fawzia Hashim, Minister of Justice, conducted seminar to members of the Ansbah Regional Assembly, subzonal administrators and public representatives, focusing on the significance of upholding societal values. Minister Fawzia noted that the Ministry of Justice is working to ensure public engagement in the execution of law with a focus on national and societal values, noting that organization and law implementation should reflect the internal circumstances. Minister Fawzia noted that national and societal values play a major role in guaranteeing citizens' rights and obligations, and stated that great efforts will be made to raise public awareness of the values of upholding the law, which is a cornerstone of the cultural legacy that has been passed down through the generations. Minister Fawzia also mentioned that efforts are being made to incorporate national societal values into the curriculum for national education in order to maintain peace, stability and harmony. Minister Fawzia also urged other members of the society and administrations at all levels to step up their involvement in the effort to protect the noble societal values, noting that implementation of law and organization should reflect the internal situation. Minister Fawzia said that the Ministry of Justice is working to ensure the participation of the public and the implementation of law focusing on national and societal values. Minister Fawzia also gave extensive briefing on the Proclamation 184/2024 to regulate organization of courts. The participants conducted extensive discussion on the issues that were raised at the seminar and adopted various recommendations. The Ministry of Land, Water and Environment organized 10 days training to 88 of its staff members from all the regions of the country on water management. Mr. Rusam Takhla Mariam, Head of Operation and Maintenance at the Ministry, said that the theoretical and practical training included maintenance of water pipelines, solar system installation, as well as maintenance of water pumps, indicating that water management has direct correlation with the lives of the public and is one of the priority of the Eritrean government. Mr. Mabratu Iyasu, Director General of Water Department at the Ministry, said that these sustainable training programs that are being organized are meant to ensure the sustainability of potable water supply to the public. Speaking at the occasion, Mr. Tesfaye Ghebreselassie, Minister of Land, Water and Environment, called on the trainees to apply the training they were provided with and the sustainability of the potable water projects put in place. Minister Tesfaye also said that similar training programs will be organized to other members of the ministry and those involved in the water management activities. At an activity assessment meeting conducted on 18 and 19 December, the Ministry of Labour and Social Welfare reported that commendable efforts have been exerted in the human resource development. Mr. Amaha Kidana, Director General of Administration and Finance at the Ministry, said that during the meeting that training programs on financial and material management as well as inspection at workplaces have been provided to 213 members in cooperation with the Eritrean Center for Organizational Excellence. Furthermore, Mr. Amaha said that training program in cooperation with the Second Construction Company has been provided to 1,099 citizens, including 563 women, on construction, driving, weaving and cloth design. Mr. Mehret Abfisahiyeh, Director General of Social Welfare at the Ministry, also said that over 176.5 million nakfa has been dispersed to families of martyrs and about 12 million nakfa contributed by nationals from inside the country and abroad has been distributed to families of martyrs. Mr. Mahrata went on to say that over 50.7 million nakfa has been spent for accommodating war-disabled veterans, and over 3.2 million nakfa has been extended in support of disadvantaged citizens. The Minister of Labour and Social Welfare, Ms. Lul Gabrab, praised the work that has been made thus far and urged for increased effort to achieve better results. That was our domestic news. Please stay tuned now for the international news right after the short break. Russia will never leave in peace any country that seizes its assets, the Kremlin said today, saying it would look at what Western assets it could seize in retaliation in such a scenario. The Kremlin was commenting on an idea being actively discussed in the West, where some politicians have suggested that frozen Russian assets worth $300 billion be handed to Ukraine. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told the briefing that any such seizure would deal a serious blow to the international financial system and that Russia would defend its rights in the courts and through other means if it happens. Japan today finalized its record 7.7 trillion yen, equivalent to $54.25 billion defense budget for fiscal 2024, the second consecutive year in which the country increased its defense spending by about $1 trillion from the previous year. The approved budget keeps Japan on track to boost military spending by 43 trillion yen over 5 years as it seeks to bolster defense in a complex security environment to counter China and North Korea. The 2024 budget for the year starting April represents an increase of about 17% from the previous year's spending of 6.6 trillion yen. It includes over 200 billion yen to strengthen cyber capacity, as well as funding to start building ballistic missile defense warships with Aegis combat systems. The Defense Ministry said, estimating the cost per vessel at about 400 billion yen. A collapse in the yen has complicated Japan's defense buildup, forcing the government to initially reduce its defense procurement as the currency has lost 10% of its value against the US dollar since the spending plan was disclosed in December of 2022. The ministry said that out of over 9 trillion yen worth of new contracts it plans to sign in the coming fiscal year, almost 2 trillion yen would be settled in foreign currency and would be impacted by currency fluctuation. Now, please stay tuned for a recap of tonight's headlines. Seminar on preserving societal values in current city. Seminar on water management. Kremlin says Russia would respond in kind to any Western seizure of its assets. Japan approves record defense budget to counter China and North Korea. And that was our news for tonight, dear viewers. It is good night from us.